Meanwhile, Americans have rallied in several cities announcing that U.S. missile attack on Syria.
I want the United States to stay away from Syria and we will be okay. The United States created Al-Qaeda before and then created ISIS. If they want to fight ISIS, they let the Syrian army fight it. They let the Iraqi army fight it.
We don't even have concrete evidence that it was Assad with the gas attack. And we've seen this many times before. They continue to lie about us. They lied about Iraq. They lied about Libya. And they're not solving anything with just bombing more people. I mean, more people will die from this.
Protesters held signs and chanted slogans against the U.S.'s intervention in Syria and the Middle East. Ralliers in the capital, Washington, D.C., gathered in front of the White House and demanded the government not enter into a war with Syria. In New York, police arrested several protesters. Now, demonstrators expressed support for the Syrian people and resentment against Washington's warmongering policy. Anti-war demonstrations have been planned for 50 cities across the country. Crossing over to D.C., joined by Ty Berry from Code Pink. Thank you so much for being with us. Ty, it seems like we have been here so many times before. Another president, another aggression, and it seems, unfortunately, like perhaps the expansion of another war. What's going on here, and can these demonstrations make a difference?
Well, I can tell you it made a difference in 2013. It was 10 days I stayed in front of the House of Representatives. We made a makeshift camp. 50 people joined in. We had signatures. Every time a representative would walk across the street, we'd get their signature. The fact of the matter is this Congress is not ready to stomach another war of aggression against a country that it essentially has no business being involved in. The level of misinformation, though, I must say, in the news media is beyond compare. It reminds me mostly of the war, the run up to the war in Iraq.
Right.
And so what it really takes, though, is the level of information to get out there that this is an aggression, that what took place yesterday was an invasion, and it should soon be followed by an occupation, because this is the modus operandi of the United States. And the people of the United States do not want any more war.
Well, on the one hand, they don't want any more war. The majority of people, or many people in the U.S. However, we know with the American mentality a lot of times, especially with the mainstream media being very aggressive and trying to demonize the Syrian government and showing that they have actually done these attacks, and now more and more even trying to link Russia to these attacks. So again, that boogeyman is created, that enemy is created, and it seems that unfortunately, no matter how many times we face this, American people tend to fall for that. Your take, are things changing?
Well, it's our job as activists to get the information out that indeed the boogeyman here is the United States. And they're making it sound like Donald Trump really cares for children, or that American citizens care for children. If they cared for children so much, they would stop the bombing attacks with drones in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Somalia, around the world. They're starving people in Yemen, starving children to death with their aid to the Saudi government. And it's a fact of the matter is the United States doesn't care about Arab or Muslim children. The fact of the matter is that this is a one-off that for Donald Trump to proclaim himself as being a strong man. And this is not the actions of a strong man. The strong man is one that steps back, like Barack Obama was forced to do in 2013. But yet he carried on bombings continuously throughout the rest of his presidency. So He's not innocent.
Well, you know, Ty, I remember 2003, the run-up to the Iraq invasion. 1 million people turned out in New York protesting against that invasion. Of course, were not successful. Wishing you all the best this time around that you can make a difference. Ty Berry, Code Pink out of Washington, D.C. Appreciate you being with us.